I didn't expect it to be this fulfilling. Like, it's a lot of work. Like, I get physically exhausted at the end of this. Turning your balcony or a part of your home into a restaurant 3-4 times a week is not easy work at all. But somehow I find myself energized at the end of the day. It's that crazy combination of doing something you love and then making money. I think I found that intersection. My private dining started out as a cooking class. Just started out with me teaching people how to cook a meal in a very relaxed setting. It was something I started when I lost my job actually. I have always had side hustles in food. This is one that really came and said, I have always gambled with startups, and one thing I actually did after leaving Groupon was I joined a company called OFO, which was very well funded but was not quite okay on the books. And these guys folded very fast. But I won't go into the details. Long story short, I got fired and we all lost our jobs. I got a little more screwed in the process because I also got deported because of an immigration mess up. And I found myself without a source of income. And Singapore being so frightfully expensive, I was locked into a lease on my apartment. I had bills to pay and I wasn't finding a job. Not to mention I was locked out of the country for 5 months. So I was at rock bottom when private dining actually came and kind of saved me. I started cooking as a way to get my head back on track, just feel a little better. And then the money started coming, started selling a cooking class on Airbnb experiences. And that thing really, developed and grew and whatnot. And today, what I do is the combination. It's a private dining, but there's live cooking, a lot of things involved. I think what surprises me about this business is the number of forms it can take on. Like what started out as a humble cooking class where I was just teaching people how to make butter chicken, that today is such a big team bonding experience. I've hosted pretty much every corporate out there. Every team, company has come and booked me at some point. I mean, I've done 10,000 guests in the last 8 years. So like the number itself is staggering. I never thought it would get that big. And for a guy who's been deported to getting featured in a full-page article in Straits Times, right? That journey was like
hero
pretty
arc,
crazy.
the hero arc, as it were.
Like even last year, like I was featured in this thing called SG60. It was a program on 60 interesting people. There was a MediaCorp show, and it was great, and I loved doing it. For me to see that all of this has happened on the legs of my little cooking class. I've managed to enter the F&B industry without really entering it. I've collaborated with so many smart, wonderful people, and I've been able to do good quality work. I've done pop-ups, I've worked with restaurants, built menus. So there is so much more that I've gotten from that business than just a little bit of money. Happiness, brand recognition, collaborations, like so many things have come my way thanks to that little experiment I took. I was like, well, fine, let's try. And I just focused on having a good time. I wanted to have a good time. I made sure that the guest had a good time. I think that has been my guiding principle till this day.